Hello and welcome to the 365 project.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 71 of the 365 project. It's a Monday, so yeah, that means only one thing, people. Time to jump on the scales, which am I gonna do once I sort myself out, get some clothes on, that kind of thing. I'm gonna go downstairs, jump on them scales, see if we have broke the 16 stone barrier. It's exciting times, people. Exciting times. Could be a record weight level, lightest ever since Fitbits were a thing, which I currently am, but continue that trend and, well, could hit our first major target since we've picked this back up from the start of the year. So, let's do this thing. Let's go downstairs, let's see what's what, and then let's plan our day out. Fingers crossed, people. So the scales have told me that as of today, I am 16.1.9 pounds, which is a £2 loss. But we haven't broke the 16 barrier. It's no biggie. I'm not going to go wild about it, but I would have been ecstatic had I hit it. But I suppose it just means there's a little bit more graft to go in before potentially doing that next week. So, yeah, a little bit of a disappointment, but I wasn't really anticipating it. Whenever I do these big £4 losses, I generally think, wow, that's a canny bit, but it wasn't to be this week. So it was just a £2 loss from last week. And I've had a look outside and it's absolutely brutal. It's raining and it looks miserable, so I think I might just hang fire on going out for now, just see if that passes over, and then we'll find ourselves getting our steps in and, yeah, seeing how we can make a good start onto this work week hustle, of which I have seen there are a few people who have joined, so everybody seems keen still. Everybody seems keen. Now, about getting out of my dressing gown and getting into some proper clothes so I can make a start on today. Oh, aye. Right, people, we're on the move. My word, it's absolutely brutal weather. It was raining when I first got up, so I thought to myself, I'll make some more content. It's currently on the render, so that should be with you this afternoon or this evening. So yeah, I thought I'd give the rain a bit of a chance to subside, and from what I can see, it's got worse, so yep, we're off walking again, but it's chucking it down, so not ideal. I also had a quick look at the work week hustle, and surprise surprise, I'm right near the bottom, because this is me literally getting out the house for the first time today. I also, a little sneaky update on the Weekend Warrior, as I finished in 3rd place, second to one Gemma May Green. Absolute respect to you, Gemma. I could see that you've obviously made an effort, be it whatever you managed to be doing this weekend, but you stuck at it and you beat me into 2nd place by about less than 1,000 steps ish. So well done to you, Gemma, because I know that you've been hanging around with us to sort of say, like, you motivate me to do more and, you know, keep me at it, and that's a great thing. So for you to end up coming from relatively lower standings in the table up until 2nd place is an excellent achievement, so that's a massive thumbs up from me. Well done, well done. Kept it on the sneak low. I thought, she won't do it, she'll just be happy with what she's got, you know what I mean? Turns out, bada boom! Absolutely bagging up there, so looks like I'm going to have to up my efforts for the next Weekend Warrior. But as it stands, Francis is on about 9,600-ish when I last looked, at the top of the work week hustle, so by the time we get back home, we should have surpassed that, and then that'll move me up the table just a little bit more. Although tonight's going to be busy because WWE Fastlane pay-per-view was on last night, so we've got the Predictor Challenge on the go with the lads. See who we think's doing what, when, where and why and how. And then once that's done, I'll be able to work on today's video, so bear with us, people. It might be a bit of a late upload today, but unfortunately due to my own circumstances I can't avoid that. Yeah, c'est la vie. Step count please. 133 odd. I don't really have anything to do, I'm just walking around in the rain, so good job I don't mind getting wet in it. Bottleneck's getting a bit flooded again. Nowhere near as many birds and geese out today. They must not like the rain as well. Quick update on the job front. I spoke to Josh, the recruiter man, today, who seems to believe that RPMI appear to be reluctant to give me another interview for this role that is more ideally suited to me because of the interview that I had for a role that wasn't as suited to me. Seems a bit strange. Vacancy's been open for a month and I feel like I'm an ideal candidate, but they don't really want to play ball, so Josh is gonna fight my corner and say give him an interview, and if they still come back and say no, then back to the drawing board, people. Back to the drawing board. So that is what it is, I suppose. Also, just walking past the Bolton Lake there, had a young man come and stop me and basically was saying, what is it you're doing? Are you doing blogging or something? And I sort of broke it down for him a little bit and we're like, yeah, I'm doing my walking, stuff, doing it for the year. And he said, oh, I seen you down the railway lines the other day, so I recognised you. I thought I'd stop and ask. So, hey, not only are these sunglasses excellent in the snow and the sun, and apparently the rain, but it is an identifying feature for me. People are recognising me. Well, make of that what you will. He was very complimentary and very supportive. He wasn't in any way being negative, so yeah, fair play to you, sir. Fair play to you. Give me a nice little boost to push me way through this rain. Which isn't fun by any stretch of the imagination. I thought we'd got past this rain crack in January and whatnot, but apparently not. So we'll have a quick check and see where we are on today's steps. 3,500. Doesn't feel like a lot. I'm going to have to possibly do a detour to where I was wanting to go originally. Get these steps in for today. So we're just right round the corner from Tesco's. I'm going to cross this zebra crossing here to go ever out. It's good enough reason as any, right? Just took a little detour there around by Gravel Way and whatnot, and keep on walking past that bike shop. I don't know why that is. I don't know if I think that I'm going to be getting my bike fixed at some point, maybe, I don't know. Fly up and down that shielding path on my bike, that is. If we could do that, that would be awesome. But failing that, it's just going to be a glorified coat hanger in my passageway. Not ideal. So it hasn't stopped raining either the entire time we've been out. It's been raining, as you can tell. I am pretty damn wet, which is unavoidable, unfortunately. Gotta get these days done though, because if you ain't walking out in the wet days, then you're not feeling the benefit come the sunny days, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Let's have a step check. 6,775. So again, probably not where we want to be. I want to be a bit closer to the 11, but I'm going to have to swing into town and grab myself something to eat because breakfast seems like a million miles ago. Alright, mate. No? Someone driving really slow past me and looking out at me, but then they didn't stop and say hi. No? Oh, when he's rode round there, he wasn't looking anymore. Oh, what is about Tesco? Tesco seems to be where all the madness happens. People like, you know, getting an eyeful and that. But then they don't stop and say hello. And I don't know why. Why don't people stop and say hello to me? Why do people not like me? Like me more, people! Yeah. Food, walk, home, dry. Not necessarily in that order, but hopefully it'll all happen very quickly. Can only mean one thing, people. If I've got the key in my hand, it means we are home. Get me out of this rain. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh my word, oh my gosh. Wow. So there we go, everybody. Today is day 71 of the 365 project. And we are done. And I am absolutely soaking wet. How are we looking on here? Ooh, 70 odd % done. Nice, nice, nice. Coat is absolutely soaking like. I'm gonna have to get this bang straight on the radiator. But for now it's going to go on the floor. And if we take a look, bada boom! 12,007. Also looks like my battery's about to die, so I'm going to have to bang that on charge. If only for an hour. And then, yeah. We'll get round, watch the graphs, come back, do the video. Boom! It's all good, baby. What an awful day it's been, weather-wise. Horrible. Horrible. That's pretty much what it's been like the entire time I've been out. So there we go, people. It's all wrapped up for another day. Easy. Easily done. Although it feels like I've been out for ages. Not starting the day and like very quickly. It was another late start, but I did manage to get some content done, so that's all good in that respect. Now time to check on the work week hustle and the adventure race and see where we are, people. Whew. I'm signing out though. Signing out? I'm signing off. It's been a pleasure, guys, as always. Thanks for the support.
Day 71 of the 365 project, the 12th of the 3rd, 2018. It's been a late finish. We're just ticking over 10:30, 11 o'clock time. But we've got our steps in for today, which is good. We're looking at just over 13,000. The tracker's telling me now, so a good effort in. It was a bit of a naughty one in respect of getting drenched. To be fair, I had to endure pretty much the majority of the walk in constant rain, which it can get you mentally a little bit when you're trying to keep like forward momentum going. You know, you're trying to keep the pace, and when it's not ideal weather-wise, I thought I was going to try and avoid it, doing a bit more content this morning, but it lingered around, so I had to go out in it. But it'll pick up, I know it'll pick up, and then everything picks up really, including the work week hustle. Pictures on the highlight reel of today's walkabout. Looking forward to hopefully getting a bit clearer conditions tomorrow. And I didn't see where I was ultimately on the table there tonight. I think it was fourth maybe. I'm not sure. I did see Heather got a badge on one of the adventure races we just did, so that was good. I cheered that, and it's all good, all positive. Nice little loss today as well on the way day, so carry forward with that positive momentum, rolling into day 72 of the 365 project.